Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.
He got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. Welcome, little mamas and Gentiles alike, to another episode of My Mama Told Me.
The podcast where we dive deep into the pockets of black conspiracy theories.
And we finally work to prove the conspiracies of you, the listeners, you dickheads.
You motherfucking penis-scalped individuals. How dare you think for a second that while we read your emails, we aren't thinking about those goofy-ass, phallic, templed shapes on your goddamn skull.
Come on. I'm David Boyd.
I'm Langston Kerman. And we're grateful you're here with us. We are excited. We got an email from a person named Carver. Carver sent us an email.
Yeah. That
right from the beginning, I think hooked us both.
Yeah, definitely. I think this guy has sent like 10 emails though, right?
I don't know. Because of the Borean thing.
Yeah, I think Carver might be our number 2 biggest email guy next to Carlos.
Okay, that like Carlos is our most active, but maybe Carver is the first in line that likes us.
I think so. Carver's the one who's not going to shoot us.
Yeah. Or alternatively, that lady did kill Selena because she loved her too much. You know what I mean? Like it could be.
I mean, if that's how I go out, that's fine.
You would rather die by the hand of a person who's too deeply in love with you.
Then Carlos, yes.
Okay. I don't know if I agree.
Really?
Yeah, I think that if someone murdering me because they love me too much is the last thing that I see, I don't know that my spirit will be in heaven.
Really?
I think truly that is going to make me feel a level of disillusionment that is going to send me straight to hell. Where I'm like, all of this is nothing. Fuck existence, if that's what that means. And then the devil going to be like, we got another one, bitch.
I think you would only reaffirm that everything is meaningless, but, I had a good time.
You left a few imprints on
Yeah. You can't say I wasn't here. Can't say I wasn't at the party.
Right.
And that's really all I'm looking for. It doesn't need to be a big splash, but you need to know I was in there.
Yeah, what happened to David? Oh, a story happened to David.
Yeah.
It's not just like a quick, he died.
No.
Sit down, big dog, because I've got a tale to tell.
Yeah, and then you start talking about all the funny shit I did. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, okay.
That being said, Carver, don't kill me.
Yeah, Carver, please don't kill David, and I'd go so far as to say, especially not me.
Yeah. Well, I think there's an equal amount of don't kill us.
I think when you're really thinking about it, you've got one bullet in the gun. I think you really got to point it David's way, but
I think maybe I prefer you didn't do it to the founder of this platform, the man that started it all. I'm just an employee. Langston pays my checks.
I think as we're so often reminded, people love the episodes more because David is here. The show really didn't find its legs until David showed up. And in that way, I think the best way to take it down is to take his legs out.
I mean, but also, don't forget who found me. You know what I mean? It was Langston who pulled me off the bench.
And hey, he's easy to find, Carver. So if you're looking to shoot him, I can give you directions.
Pull up. My block is active.
Carver sent us an email.
Yeah, Carver sent us an email. You want to read it? You want me to read it?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay,
he said, "Dear Langston and David, you're right. You're absolutely right. The
perfect start.
I love that. Yeah, I love the affirmations, and I love when it's true. We are right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right," he says. "The guys on the S-Curl and Beijing boxes do not exist. Before we go any further, let me be clear that I did not remember us saying that. I have zero memory of this. And I do not say that saying that we didn't say it. I say that saying I don't remember nothing we be saying.
That's the problem a lot with this podcast and podcasts in general. I literally forget about it as soon as I take the headphones off.
It truly, the fact that anybody would ever be held accountable for the things that they say on podcasts feels insane.
You know, we're just talking, right?
We just are making noise for a certain period of time.
Yeah, it's really just a scam to get you to buy tickets.
I don't know that I've said that. That said, it didn't feel crazy to me that S-Curl and Beijing Box people are just fucking CGI.
No, I'll go with it now for the sake of moving my lips.
Carver, yes, and moreover, I'll forget about this too. But he goes on to say, or at the least, they're in some witness protection program, because program spelled with the E at the end. Don't care for that, Carver.
Double M's too.
Yeah, that's a lot of M's, Carver. What are we planning over here?
Yeah, come on, chill out, Mucho Mango.
What are you on the Great British Bake Off next week? What the fuck is this shit?
What's your favorite way to spell program, you fucking nerd?
Yeah, this motherfucker. Hey, Carver, do you eat bread with beans on it, you weirdo?
You eat spotted dick for breakfast, you goofball?
Fucking goofball, Carver. But Carver says program because they know the doors of these gentlemen will be beaten down should their identities come to light. Okay. I tried like 2 hours tonight to find some of the former models for men's hair care companies, and they really don't show up in anything on the internet. Even in the age of social media flexes, nobody is going, yup, that's me on the box in every drugstore in America.
Can I say, first of all, how many hours of research did you do on this topic?
Big dog. Substantially less. I'll take the under.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
Yeah, no, I didn't dig that far at all. But fuck yeah, Carver. I love that that's where you went with it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
2 hours of research, he says, and didn't find anybody, and that is fucking crazy.
That's wild. I do remember us saying that. Where it's like, where are these guys? I do remember that.
They're so beautiful, and they just seem like they wouldn't age at all. Like Hollywood should be investing in them, unless they are not, in fact, even existing out in the world in the first place.
Agreed.
So he goes on to say, which leads me to believe that the men on the boxes do not exist. These are possibly facial compositions. They're Voltrons. You take the best of several models worth of faces, combine them together with Photoshop, and boom, you have the ultimate model to portray hairstyles. I think this is a very reasonable or rational, not conspiratorial belief, or it's one of those NDA situations where they aren't professional models and the gig didn't require them to take clothes off, so they probably didn't care about the fame of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to clear my browsing history so my targeted ads don't assume I have graying hair. The searching went to touch of gray for a stretch there. Carver. Oh, also, there's a jellyfish alien video going around, but it's probably bird shit on a lens, so no big.
Okay.
A lot to unpack there right at the end, Carver.
Yeah, I can't get into the jellyfish thing as per NDAs that I've signed with Big Money Players Network. But
they don't let us fuck around with big jellyfish.
No, you know that. You knew that, Carver, when you wrote it down.
You knew we've never brought up jellyfish once on this show, and you know why the fuck that is, Carver. Yeah. Chill the fuck out. You trying to mess with our money.
Open your third eye, brother. But so here's my only thing to butt up against that is that this was pre-Photoshop.
Yes, I will say it's pre-Photoshop, but maybe not. You know what I mean? Like it's like Photoshop for everybody. It might not have been pre-Photoshop technology.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, it does continue to me to be amazing that none of these guys have ever stepped forward.
You know, and you know what also bothers me about this is how often the dudes on the box sort of look like a more famous person that you do recognize. Where it's like, damn, that looks a lot like Bokeem Woodbine.
Right.
But it ain't Bokeem Woodbine.
Right.
And I don't know why that's bothering me so much. And I think it's because you go, oh, you take this face that everybody likes and recognizes and you just adjust it to be a little more symmetrical, perfect, whatever, and unrecognizable, and therefore an easy sell.
It does feel like an uncanny valley type of thing.
Yeah.
Where you're like, damn, but it's not Gerald Levert.
Yeah. That's not Gerald Levert. That's a skinnier neck than Gerald Levert got.
Yeah, but they brought it up. You know what I mean? They brought it.
But boy, is that a Levert that's on the box.
Yeah. I mean, and if anyone, this is for real though. I would love if anyone does have a connection to any of these men on these boxes, please reach out. We will, and I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think you're done. We will, if we can get one of these guys, we will dedicate a full episode to the truth behind where these men are, and if they did receive the amount of money that they should have. We're not going to give them none. No. But I would like to know how they were compensated.
Yeah, no, I would go so far as to say that would be our next episode. I will cancel with a more famous person.
100%.
Without even second guessing it. I will cancel on our most famous upcoming celebrity.
Kenya Barris.
Kenya Barris, who, yes, of course, is welcome on the podcast. boy, do I got some questions for him. I will cancel with whoever the fuck is coming up to talk to the Beijing model that you know and can bring into our world.
Yeah, because that would be, where did they find you? I also would love to know what city was he sourced from. I think we must all assume that it was Atlanta, but you never know.
You never know. It could be anywhere.
It could be. I don't think it could be anywhere. I think it could be. I think it could be Atlanta. I think it could be Detroit. I think it could be Gary.
Okay, it could be. Oh, Gary's interesting. Because they keep
Houston.
saying that that's a city that like has died and is dying, right? But there has to be some industry still keeping it alive. And maybe because the auto industry died there, I believe, and then suddenly this is a city, you know, and it's total downfall. But it still exists. It still sort of is finding ways to thrive despite its circumstances. Maybe Gary is a source for a bunch of odd models that then get implanted into the world and have so little self-esteem and resources that they can actually make themselves famous because of it.
Now, do you think it's self-esteem? I think that, because here's the thing also, man, I think, you know, because who makes S-Curl? Luster?
Stephen Luster. Sean Luster is, I believe, his name, and hence the S. It was his signature curl.
I feel like it's got to be it's a lot of money in that shit. Now. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
It's like, I think that I do feel like they would have enough money to keep these men silenced.
I can see that.
Saying? Like that doesn't seem crazy, because it's not just S-Curl. They make the women's relaxer as well,
you
which
never
arguably
meet them ladies either.
It was just arguably way more money. They also make the pink shit.
Yeah.
Do you use the pink stuff?
I do not. No.
What do you What's your moisture situation?
My wife, you talking about for hair specifically?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. Like, what are you, Jergens, man?
Yeah. I'm a Palmer's man myself.
My wife buys some like weird organic shit that I use for my body, and then my hair, Cantu. I like Cantu.
Okay, I could go grab it. I get the matching one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, with the shea butter moisturizer, and then the shampoo.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But I gotta get on my
like
shit.
That got that weird plastic together around.
Yeah. No. It's the one that looks African in the writing.
Oh.
Or like it looks like, you know what it looks like? You remember the font for that movie Jason's Lyric?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's like
that's the Bokeem I was talking about.
Yeah, of course.
That's back when he was like weirdly gorgeous, but also the ugliest man at the same time.
That's what I like about him. He's like a sexy Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, he's fucking. He both has it and should never touch it at the exact same time.
Exactly. Because it's like, was he a heartthrob?
I don't think so, but I think that's because they wouldn't let him really shine the way that he should have. You know what I mean?
Was it because of the Gap?
I think that, but I also think for a long time he was kind of like a nigga movie dude. Like they wouldn't really put him in the white movies because they were treating him sort of like this black actor. But Bokeem's got range. He can do kind of everything. And it's not until I would say more recently like that white people have like, old dads is really what put him on. But like Fargo era Bokeem is like the earliest I can remember of him doing like white people shows.
Right. He was always like in movies like called Strapped.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, he's better than that, but y'all ain't gonna let him be what he should be.
Yeah, he was all crazy. And what's that movie where he had the head and it smelled all bad? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember.
And he's in the military, and they were like, Dead Presidents.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. Yeah.
America's Worst Nightmare. Yeah, fantastic. Truly. So, is that how we feel about it? I guess we got...
I think... I do feel pretty passionately that if these people do not step forward, and to your point, the men and the women both, like there's just very little explanation as to why we haven't heard something. Like that a person could have an insane day on the internet just by being like, yo, that's me. 100,000 retweets, whatever the fuck, on the fucking hair boxes.
Yeah, you know who I want to find is the kids. Remember the little girls on the like
just for me, yeah.
Because didn't they say in the kids it's like not, it's still equally poison or whatever. The kids one.
Yeah, no, it's just pure fucking copper sinking into your goddamn child's brain. It's absolute poison.
So now, does your daughter? She has good hair naturally.
You're not gonna get me to quote it that way.
Bro, what?
My daughter has softer hair. Yes, I know. No, I know how things get clipped up, and you're not gonna get me nowhere being like my daughter got good hair. No, sir.
All right, I was not trying. I was not.
No, I don't think that was your intention, but
at all. I understand.
You got to protect yourself. You know what I mean?
You know what it is I'm not a parent, and I didn't realize some of the dangers of having a child and being in the media.
Yeah, I just think, you start qualifying things with good and bad, and people are like, you're a bad guy. And it's like, that ain't my business. I'm not going to decide that for nobody. My daughter got hair, and it's soft.
There you go. There you go. But anyways, so if you do know any of these men and women or children, reach out. Let us know. But, that's it.
Yeah, you owe it to us and to society as a whole to come back with some answers, you, the mass listeners. And if you can't come back with answers, these niggas ain't real. And then we got new kinds of research to do. Because now we got to figure out what not real means and what we can do about it, if anything.
Facts. Do
you want to tell the people where they can find you and what cool shit you have going on?
Cool Guy Jokes 87 on Instagram. I think my road dates for at least I don't have much in February. I'm coming back in March, so I'll let you know in March. But yeah, for now, just look at that. My Instagram.
Hell yeah. This is exciting. February 19th. I'm going to be shooting a special. I'm going to be shooting a little thing in Chicago at the Green Mill. It's a gorgeous venue that I admired very much as a boy because of my poetry background, and now it's a place that I get to shoot a special. And so if you are in the Chicagoland area, or if you are thirsty enough to want to come to Chicago to see said special get shot, I would love for y'all to be there. And more importantly, I have some dates coming up on the road in preparation for the special. So I would love for you all to come out and sort of like help me get this shit tight and right and all of that. January 27th, I will be in Stamford, Connecticut at the New York Comedy Club. I don't know why it's called that, but here they are. That's their choice. And then February 2nd, I'll be at Mic Drop in San Diego. And then finally, February, 14th, Valentine's Day, you horny bitches. Hey. I'm going to be at the Grove Comedy Club in Arkansas, Arkansas.
You ever played that? We'll talk about it after.
No, I've never played. Honestly, I don't think I've ever played like traditional South before. So like, this is exciting.
I
did Mississippi recently with someone else, but I've never done it by myself. So I'm excited to get some Southern hospitality or maybe some old Newsom. You know what I mean? Whatever y'all got. I'm interested in it. And as always, if you want to send us your own conspiracy theories, your own drops, if you want to explain what technology was used to form these strange non-existent men on the S-curl boxes, please send it all to mymommapod@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. Like, subscribe, buy some merch. You know what the fuck to do with all of this shit. Bori's wearing the hat. Shit looks gorgeous. Go ahead and get you one. It's all available at mymamatoldme.merchcentral.com. That's the location. That's the whole shebang. Bye, bitch.
Motherfucking mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.